Today we're going to look at a group of mics and how they are compatible with the Oboe. The Oboe we're going to use is Howarth XL, and believe it or not, we're going to use a Jones artist reed that I've done a little adjusting to. True confession. Alright, so let's take a look at the microphones to be reviewed. First up is the Shure SM7B. It is a large diaphragm dynamic mic. So it's going to be good at kind of filtering distant external noises, and it is placed, you know, somewhere in the middle of the keys. There's obviously some tonal change from the length of the instrument down, and you kind of want to try to get like a good median of that. Alright, didn't plan what I was going to play. Start with the D. D sounds good. Okay, that's what you get with that one. This Audio-Technica's 2035, also angled down at my keys, but a little farther away because it's a little more sensitive than the Shure, being a dynamic condenser mic. Okay, here we have the Samson C02. This is a small diaphragm condenser mic, which really is great for room recording. Bear in mind that when you buy these microphones, you get two of them, and that's really cool and very useful for making like different like microphone configurations, XY, and stuff like that, and great for live sound, great for full room sound. If your room sounds good. But we're just testing tone, so we're using one here. And also I'm lazy. It's cool. Let's put some more gain on it. More gain. Mid-gain. Let's test this farther away, because it's also good for that sort of stuff. Interesting. The Zoom Q2N. So right now you can see I have it plugged into my computer, but I'm not using it as a USB mic, though it can be used as a USB mic. I'm using that just for a power source, because it could be battery powered, but also you can have it with a battery pack of some sort onto it, or just plug it in your computer, USB. And yeah, it's just on microphone right now, but obviously it's a camera, so it can also record you as you play. I actually prefer it to the Zoom H4n. For whatever reason, the sound always sounds better in my opinion, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Sorry, my bachelor's degree didn't teach me how to improvise on the oboe. Should I do a little farther? And something I didn't say about the Q2N and the H4N Zoom is they're very portable. They're very portable, and so you can take them anywhere. Sometimes you're transferring the files from an SD card to the computer and maybe uploading it into a DAW, so it's not like simultaneous recording unless you're using the H4N or audio interface USB. That is if it works for you and you have the time to figure out what to do when it breaks or it doesn't work. I don't know if it's broken. Moving on to the Blue Yeti. This is a large diaphragm condenser mic as well, but what is pretty standout about it is that it has different audio patterns you can use for it. It's like stereo, omni, cardioid, and that other one I forgot the name of. Maybe I'll put a picture right here. Looks like it's coming in a little hot. I'm gonna turn that down. Cool. Let's show you some of its other patterns. This is stereo. There's some rickety ass shit over here. This omni. Cool. Alright, this is the two circles one. By whatever's it's like this. Sick. Applied Music Technologies woodwind specific microphone. Pretty cool. So let's take a look at how it attaches to the instrument. Under the bell, and this one above the keys. Attaches to your bell down here. Ooh, I wonder if that's in frame. Hope it is. Is it ready to go on at all? On the bell. And you screw it on tight. Not too tight, don't hurt your instrument. And the fit, perhaps, is really meant for a clarinet. Because I've never had it fit too great. Like there's always kind of some little leakage, but it holds it. The tough thing about this is that it makes the instrument a lot heavier. And I used it a lot several years ago with my Lore, pretty old Lore that was quite light. And so getting the Howarth, whatever, has made the whole contraption a lot heavier. Definitely, you know, gotta be ready. The tilt is definitely off, right? So like you're really pushing back with your thumb and with your upper fingers to like get the right balance. Let's talk about the mic. It has these two small diaphragm condenser mics, which are their signals combined. How it is combined, I do not know. And then let's just take a look at those. Cool. Look at that. Their signal is combined and then fed into a little preamp that is battery powered. Applied Microphone Technology is pretty good with wireless technology too, but I didn't really want to mess around with that, so I got this one. So yeah, so we have a preamp, and this small wire from your microphone goes to the preamp, and there's an XLR out. And this would like clip onto your belt or something. There's a lot of wireage going on, kind of hard to walk around on stage and stuff like that. These are condenser mics, so they're quite sensitive, and a problem I've kind of ran into on stage is getting the sound from other instruments, even if they're like 6 feet away or something, within these mics as I'm playing. And that has been particularly difficult because I do like to use a pedal board with the oboe for certain compositions, and if there's per se another amplified instrument even at a large distance, these microphones will pick that instrument up, and that instrument will then be, instrument sound will also be affected within the pedal board. So maybe like a dynamic mic would be a little bit better in that situation. But the tone is so great on these, so let's just take a look. I'm sure my reed is dried out by now. Yeah, so it certainly pushes back up. Maybe not as so much problems with a clarinet being straight up, right? And at least the teeth, right, are bracing potentially that weight that's coming back. So if the instrument is pushing back on an part of the embouchure, the clarinet's mouthpiece can kind of protect that, but on the oboe, not so much. A lot. Maybe it's too much. Maybe I record all of them too high. Whatever. Cool. Well, there's that guy. Nice little one in the arsenal. I recorded a whole little composition with this one. I might link, maybe not. Thank you for joining me on this journey of oboe plus microphone compatibility test. We did not test this microphone because frankly, it just wasn't worth it. But here we are using it now because I did hook it up. Concluding remarks. It's really fun to do audio. You know what? Because guess what? You can pitch correct yourself. Am I recording? Yeah. You can pitch correct yourself and you can do multiple takes. And like, who knows, you don't have to hold your breath as long. Sorry for using forked F so much. Happy oboing to you.